Tonight at 5, it's been 22 years now since the 9/11 attacks, how the country remembers the lives lost, and the message from the president on the future. Plus, a new warning from police after counterfeit money was found in the Wisconsin Dells, and how you can help us pack the truck by donating to our Coats for Kids drive. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
We never forget. We're never afraid. We endure. We overcome. We are the United States of America, and there's nothing, literally, historically, nothing has been beyond our capacity when we set our mind to it together.
Again today, marking 22 years since the 9/11 attacks where nearly 3,000 lives were lost. And just an hour ago, the president marking the somber occasion at the military base in Alaska. Speaking to service members, first responders, and family members, the president reflected on how the attacks changed the nation forever. And Wisconsin communities also remembering those who were lost. Governor Evers ordering flags to be flown at half staff in their honor. He also declared today a day of service and remembrance and encouraged all Wisconsinites to commit to acts of service and give back to local neighbors and communities. You'll find a list of volunteer opportunities at volunteerwisconsin.org. Well, Madison area first responders at the Red Cross teamed up today for their annual Never Forget blood drive, all to mark this 22nd anniversary. Our Kyle Pozorski shares how the impact of that day is still felt by many of our local first responders. Kyle?
Whether or not they remember the events of 9/11, Madison first responders say today's blood drive is an important way to memorialize the lives lost on that tragic day, giving life to others through blood donation.
Everyone can be heroes.
Monday's Never Forget blood drive marked an important day for Madison police officer Hunter Lisko, honoring those who sacrificed their lives.
A lot of people need blood, and it literally gives people life.
While Lisko wasn't an officer on 9/11, he says it's still important for him and others to contribute to the growing need of blood donations.
You know, as first responders, we know what it means to sacrifice, and we know what it means to play together as a team. And this is, blood donation is a team sport.
Former MPD officer Lisa Wing couldn't agree more. This year was her 11th donating to the drive.
It's just become a really important opportunity for me to give back.
For her, looking back at the day can be emotional and one she'll never forget.
I was getting ready to go to work, and I remember watching one of the towers go down, and the first thought was, all of those first responders who had just run into that building.
She says that after being a witness to the tragic events like millions of Americans, emotions for what happened flooded over her.
And I remember going to work that day and just walking down the street, and it seemed so surreal walking up to the building and running into coworkers, and just, you didn't know what to say to each other.
Red Cross organizers say stories like Wings are why the annual drive exists. Southwest Wisconsin Director Kyle Kriegel saying the impact of 9/11 was felt beyond New York then and continues to be felt by first responders everywhere some 22 years later.
They're the first ones in. They're the first responders. They're going in and responding to disasters. And this is just another way that they can feel that they too can give back and help support the community.
Recent tragic events, including Hurricane Idalia and the wildfires in Hawaii, further showed the importance of donating on days other than just today. And if you missed today's drive, you can always find others coming up through the Red Cross website.
Kyle, thank you. And speaking of those blood drives, a new warning from the American Red Cross. Officials say the nation's blood supply has hit critically low levels. Since last month, that supply has dropped by nearly 25%. They say part of that is because of low donor turnout with the busy summer travel and back-to-school seasons. The Red Cross says all blood types are urgently needed, but there is an emergency need for platelet and type O blood donors.
Blood cannot be manufactured, it can't be stockpiled, and really it's the blood on the shelves on a daily basis that is needed to save lives.
Anyone interested in giving blood or platelets can make an appointment through the Red Cross Blood app or visit redcrossblood.org. Cool temperatures continue for southern Wisconsin. Could we see more rain? Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti on the weather patio, and he has the details. Gary?
Eric, clouds have a lot to do with both. They keep the sun away and keep our temperatures down and bring us the chances for rain. As we take a look at visible cloud track, we had clouds for much of the morning along with some showers, but now we've seen some breaks in the clouds, and those clouds are starting to fill back in as the atmosphere heats up a little bit and some showers and isolated thunderstorms pop up. You can see most of the showers from this morning have moved off to our south and east, but now more showers and a couple of isolated thunderstorms have been developing in northern Wisconsin. I don't expect any thunderstorms tonight, but we could see at least a chance for showers this evening. Nothing imminent right now through most of southern Wisconsin, but 3-hour future track radar does show some showers possibly popping up and then moving through south central Wisconsin. Low temperatures this morning started out in the upper 50s. The cloud cover did hold temperatures up a bit here because of that, but current temperatures temperatures are near their highs for the day, and they're only in the upper 60s. Lone Rock is at 71, Boscobel at 73. A little more sunshine there, but here in Dane County, it's 70 in Verona, 63 degrees in Deerfield, and 67 in Stoughton. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy this evening or variably cloudy with a few scattered showers in spots. Temperatures dropping into the upper 50s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that does include a warm-up once we get some sunshine back in here.
Gary, thank you. News 3 Now teaming up with Clinky Cleaners, Magic 98, and the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County for our annual Coats for Kids drive. And this year, we're hoping to pack the truck for families in need. Jalen Banks joins us now live from Clinky Cleaners, the location in Monona, and he has more. Jalen?
Yeah, Eric, so I'm here, as you said, at Clinky Cleaners in Monona. And if you guys can go ahead and take a look at the truck, we're off to a really good start for the 38th annual Coats for Kids. There's a plethora of items in here. Other than coats, we've also got hats and even some hand-knitted scarves. That just shows you the heart of some of the people here in Madison willing to take time out of their day to even hand-knit scarves for kids in need in our area. But luckily, I'm joined here at Clinky Cleaners with Terry Lynn Yankee, almost said Frankie, with Terry Lynn Yankee, Vice President of Development for the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. You've been out here since 4:30 a.m.
4:30 a.m., yes.
Just tell me what that experience has been like, for the first day of this event.
Well, it's exciting because this is the kickoff. And we started today and we go through October 7th. And so always with the kickoff, we like to do things with a little splash. And so we are packing the van. And what is even more exciting than being here at 4:30 and staying till 6:30, because you still time, is that it's filling up.
Yeah.
And so it's really getting people to look through their closets and see what they can contribute. And we even have some people that went shopping and just bringing new jackets. And so it's just wonderful, and it's very heartwarming.
So just tell me about some of the acts of kindness that you've seen. Just elaborate on how you feel the heart of Madison is just as a whole, coming out and seeing what you've seen today.
Yeah, well, I work for Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County, and we see this over and over, that our community is just wonderful. And so this is now even bigger than Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. This is for our total Dane County, not just the members of Boys and Girls Club. This is for everyone to get a coat that needs a coat, or just not have that expense of having a coat so they can spend it on other things.
Absolutely.
And so it's just, some people, like you pointed out, the scarves, she hand knit those scarves, and so she got joy in doing that, knowing that it's then going to some kids.
Absolutely.
And so it's just really, we just live in a wonderful place, and it's wonderful to see the community really rally together to do this.
Well, thank you, Miss Yankee, for what you're doing here today, and along with the Boys and Girls Club. And for those of you at home, thank you all of you that's already given. And for those of you that still want to give or encourage others to give, you have until 6:30. Again, we're at the Monona Drive, Clinky Cleaners location, and reporting in Monona, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
All right, and again, till 6:30 tonight over on Monona Drive, new and gently worn children's winter coats and accessories will be accepted. You can also buy items off Amazon wish list through this story. We got a link there at channel3000.com. Donate now through October 7th. Well, now to Columbia County, where the sheriff's office is investigating after a 17-year-old died in a crash. It happened on Ingebretson Road near Wisconsin Dells Saturday night. Deputies say the car was traveling westbound when it lost control, entered a ditch, hit a tree, flipped over. They say speed was apparently a factor in this crash. Today, we learned the teen was a Portage High School student. The school district is providing support and grief resources for both students and staff. The district superintendent, Josh Sween, released a statement saying, quote, "At this time, our thoughts are with the family, students, staff, and community that are struggling with this loss." One business owner in Wisconsin Dells says something hasn't fit the bill lately. Police there confirming to News 3 Now there's been an increase in counterfeit money in the area. Our Catherine Merck explains the issue and how it's hurting business owners who depend on real cash.
The counterfeit bills that have been found at this store look like this. A little bit different looking than your average Benjamin. However, that doesn't make them any less difficult to find and then use at various businesses.
We've seen a real uptick this summer on counterfeit $100 bills.
The Wisconsin Dells Police Department has received a total of 7 counterfeit complaints since August 1st, which is an increase from the past year. At Mowers Market, the owner tells me it takes a heavy toll on businesses who have to pay the price when this happens.
It hurts like crazy because we work so hard And being a small business owner, family owned, and knowing how hard we work and trying to serve our community, and then to have some people come into our store and steal from us and hurt our business further.
A sergeant with the Wisconsin Dells Police Department tells me they hand over these fake bills to the Secret Service. So if you see them being used, make sure to contact your authorities. Reporting from the Wisconsin Dells, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
In the balance today, the Republican-controlled Senate Elections Committee recommended firing Megan Wolf instead of reappointing her. That decision clears the way now for a full GOP-led state Senate vote as early as Thursday. The state's Democratic Attorney General and the legislature's nonpartisan attorneys say without a majority vote to reappoint Wolf, the Senate does not have the authority to confirm or fire her. Yesterday marked the start of National Suicide Prevention Week. The annual week-long campaign works to inform the public about suicide prevention. In Wisconsin, an estimated 912 people died as a result of suicide last year. An expert from UW Health says it can be difficult to have those hard conversations about suicide with loved ones, but that is one of the best ways to help combat the crisis.
And it's so important to have really direct conversations with loved ones or friends or family that you are worried about, and really ask them about suicide. That will actually not cause them to hurt themselves or kill themselves. It actually can be the lifeline to keep them safe.
Dr. Mergain says suicide is an especially prevalent issue for young people. It's the second leading cause of death for those 10 to 14 and the third leading cause of death among those ages 15 to 24. Still ahead, Gary with our complete forecast. Temperatures continue to be a bit cool, plus how a looming auto workers strike could impact the entirety of the U.S. economy. And positive terrain to start the week on Wall Street. The Dow up more than 87 points, and NASDAQ jumps 156 and change. The S&P 500 adds about 30, and we'll be right back.
Secure your home, add privacy, and keep your children and pets safe with one call to Revamp Fence, South Central Wisconsin's trusted source for high-quality fencing solutions. Revamp Fence installs state-of-the-art vinyl structures 5 times stronger than wood, wind, water, and fade-resistant, easy to clean and maintain, with a variety of stunning color combinations to enhance curb appeal, and backed with a lifetime warranty. Call now during our home safety event. You'll save with 50% off installation of a new fence, or choose 24 months no interest financing. Plus, receive a $250 Home Depot gift card with purchase and a bonus. Call during this program and receive a free upgrade to solar fence post cap lights. From Madison and South Central Wisconsin, call 1-800-565-5096. That's 1-800-565-5096.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
You work hard enough. Take a load off this Labor Day with new appliances from Brothers Maine. Celebrate the holiday with unbeatable deals on top brands like GE Appliances, Cafe, Hotpoint, and Haier. Don't miss out. Shop the Labor Day sale at Brothers Maine today.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Local first responders are first in line today to donate blood. Find out why this drive means so much to emergency crews. And keep kids cozy this winter with our Coats for Kids. Help us pack the truck and change lives in our community. That's tonight at 6.
Help us pack the truck to kick off Coats for Kids.
News 3 Now is collecting kid-size winter coats today at Clinky Cleaners on Monona Drive.
Stop by with a coat to keep kids warm this winter.
Pack the truck for Coats for Kids.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
As we near the winter months, U.S. officials have approved updated COVID-19 vaccines to protect against the latest strains of coronavirus. The CDC advisory panel will meet tomorrow to discuss these vaccines. If they approve, new shots from both Moderna and Pfizer will be available in the coming days. The manufacturers say the new boosters will be effective against the current dominant U.S. strain and emerging ones. The United Auto Workers says it remains ready to negotiate as a strike deadline quickly approaches. The year has seen more than a dozen major strikes now all across the country, all with significant impacts to the U.S. economy. Ivan Rodriguez explains what could be behind the recent labor activity.
Time is running short to avoid a historic strike at America's 3 unionized automakers. Union members are fighting for increased wages, restored pensions, and protections against job losses as production shifts to electric vehicles.
These negotiations are serious and they matter. The outcome impacts all of us.
Just 10 days of an auto workers' strike on all 3 companies could cost the U.S. economy $5 billion, according to consulting firm Anderson Economic Group.
We measure that as a positive that corporations are doing well, but if they're not putting that money back into their companies and back into the workers and back into the economy, then there's no benefit for their profits.
We've seen at least 70 strikes in the last year, with 100 or more workers participating for more than a week, according to a Cornell University database. A 40% increase from the year prior.
I think this has been building for a while.
And they are enjoying overwhelming support from the public. A record high 61% believe unions help rather than hurt the U.S. economy, according to a recent Gallup poll.
The issues that unions are going on strike about and organizing over resonate with the public. The idea that corporations are making huge profits during times when workers are really suffering.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
The United States has seen more than $1 billion worth of weather and climate disasters in 2023 than ever before. Data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration shows the U.S. has been hit with 23 disasters, causing nearly $58 billion in damage. America's costliest disaster this year previously on record was back in 2017, which came in at $383 billion. That's when the combination of destructive California wildfires and 3 major hurricanes, Harvey, Irma, and Maria, struck. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti now with more on the hurricanes, Gary.
Yeah, you know, those hurricanes are ones that really can pile up the losses when they hit land. Of course, Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Andrew, those come to mind. Ian last year and even Idalia this year. But right now, we have Hurricane Lee and Hurricane Margot out in the Atlantic Ocean. Right now, it looks like those will stay away from the United States, but there are also 2 areas of disturbed weather off the African coast that could develop into tropical weather systems in the coming days, and that's the area that we look at for storms that might be low enough in latitude to hit the United States before they recurve. Lee right now is a powerful Category 3 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 115 miles an hour, gusts to 140 miles per hour. The forecast from the National Hurricane Center starts curving it to the north as time goes on, and that's good news because it is forecast to be a Category 3 or powerful Category 2 hurricane through Thursday. Now it starts to weaken, it moves into the cooler waters of the northern Atlantic Ocean, but you can see it's possible that it could impact somewhere maybe eastern Maine or more likely into Nova Scotia and Canada. Of course, they got hit hard last year by a hurricane about this time of year. 3 things you need to know. Chances for rain this evening, a little better chance tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. But dry weather from Wednesday through Friday with a gradual warming trend. And then we see dry and pleasant weather for much of next week with high temperatures in the middle 70s. High resolution radar right now, a few sprinkles up in northern portions of Marquette County, north of Westfield. Some more showers up in central Wisconsin dropping southward. We could see a few scattered showers before these start to fizzle out later on this evening. Even a couple of flashes of lightning in northwestern Wisconsin. 6-hour future track radar shows those showers coming down, but notice how they start to diminish with time. The next batch to the north and west being here for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. On weather track, the jet stream has sagged to the south. That's allowed cooler Canadian air to start moving in. Upper level winds more from the north and northwest. That keeps the milder and warmer weather to our south and to our east, and it'll stay there at least for a couple of days A secondary cold front was touching off those showers right now. As that drops southward, again, it could touch off a few showers this evening and then maybe another round for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Planning your night, look for just a few scattered showers this evening and those drifting in from the north. This is 8 p.m., not very widespread coverage, and by the time we get to midnight, most of those should be over with. But look for temperatures to drop into the mid to upper 50 or mid to lower 50s across Dane County. 54 for the low in Verona, 53 in Cross Plains, and 54 in Windsor. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, down to 45 in Camp Douglas and 49 in Wautoma. They might clear out a bit overnight. 53 for the low in Watertown. Tomorrow, variable cloudiness, cool, maybe a couple of showers in the afternoon or even an isolated thunderstorm with a high of 67. On Future Track, beginning at noon tomorrow, watch how these scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm popping up as temperatures warm up. But as we start to cool down again in the evening, this is at 8 p.m., notice how those showers and storms start to fizzle out, and by midnight, most of those are over with. Our first warn 7 to 10 day forecast keeps high temperatures in the upper 60s for Wednesday, but then we're back into the 70s beginning on Thursday, probably lasting through the weekend and into next week. Just a slight chance for a shower from Saturday afternoon into Sunday. Otherwise, pretty much dry weather and a prolonged pleasant stretch of weather for much of next week. As we check out first warn traffic right now, the view on the Beltline looking pretty good. A lot of green there. That's good news. Not seeing many slowdowns. I-39, 90, 94 or East Washington Avenue look pretty good. So about a 14-minute travel time either way on University Avenue or on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. It's 18 minutes from Sun Prairie to downtown coming inbound from Sun Prairie. Heading outbound from Madison, 22 minutes from downtown to Sun Prairie, 16 minutes from Middleton to Sauk City on US 12, and the Beltline to Janesville on I-39 90 takes you 23 minutes. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. New at 5, NASA astronaut Frank Rubio now holds the record for the longest consecutive time spent in space for a U.S. astronaut. This afternoon marked more than 355 days off planet for Rubio. He'll return to Earth September 27th, spending at least 371 days in orbit. That number, however, will keep him just shy of the world record held by Russian cosmonaut Valery Polyakov, who logged 437 continuous days. That was back in the 1990s. All you stargazers will have a chance to see a newly discovered comet this week. The best chance to see Comet Nishimura will be just before sunrise tomorrow. It'll be about 78 million miles away from Earth. If you don't see it tomorrow, you have another chance on Sunday and then later on in the wintertime. Some scientists think its debris might make the Sigma Hydrids meteor shower more active. And have you gotten your Powerball ticket? Tonight's drawing worth an estimated $522 million, the third largest Powerball jackpot of the year. The cash option lump sum payout valued at $252.4 million. The previous Powerball jackpot win was for $1.08 billion. That was the third largest Powerball jackpot ever back in July. There have been 22 consecutive drawings since then without a jackpot winner. We'll go back to Jalen, another push on our Coats for Kids drive to pack the truck. That's next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Fry Construction invites you to usher in the fall season with our exclusive fall sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 3 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our fall savings. Save 23% off gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It's connecting you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. It's holding the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and your hospital bills. It's a guarantee that we'll be with you every step of the way and won't accept anything less than the maximum payment you deserve. We'll speak with you for free, and there's no fee until we get results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates. Call us today.
Get 11% off everything now at Menards. Update your garage door opener with Chamberlain. This chain drive garage door opener comes with Wi-Fi compatibility that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere. Now just $149.99 after rebate. Contain rainwater runoff and protect your home with new gutters. Choose from white, black, or brown in stock to accent your home's exterior. Aluminum gutters are only $10.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
And once again, our Coats for Kids collection continues tonight. Jalen Banks joins us once again with more on how you can donate. Jalen?
Again, guys, I'm out here at the Monona Drive Clinky Cleaners location where you guys have, let's see, just about an hour to come out and donate any gently used coats, scarves and gloves, anything for children in our area. Again, that goes until 6:30. And then there's also, just getting a look inside here. Thank you to the city of Madison and the surrounding areas. You guys are doing an awesome job. We're almost full. The van is almost full. And it just really speaks to the heart of our community and what you guys are willing to give out here. But there's also a wish list on our website, an Amazon wish list for different materials and coats options for the kids in our area. Again, you can continue to come out here until 6:30 here at the Monona Drive location at Clinky Cleaners and go to our website for anything else. But again, 6:30, guys, we just encourage you to continue to come out, and we thank you so much. And this runs from today until October 7th, so even if you can't come out today or donate today, again, you have until October 7th to come on out and go to our website. All right, well, reporting from the Clinky Cleaners location for the Coats for Kids Drive, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.
All right, Jalen, thank you. Until 6:30, let's pack the truck. New and gently worn children's winter coats and accessories will be accepted. Now, if you can't make it tonight, as Jalen mentioned, you can buy items off the Boys and Girls Club Amazon wish list. Just follow the link through the story we have posted at channel3000.com. Again, donate now through October 7th. And we're back with a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
Your John Deere is here. Get yours during our Gear Up for Fall sales event. Right now, get your new Gator utility vehicle with 0% for 36 months. Get a John Deere now. And
power up at Sloan's.
fall just got greener at Sloan's.
At Revamp, we transform your old beat-up concrete from this to this in one day. We grind down the concrete to open up the pores for a perfect bond. Then we repair all cracks and apply our base coat and chip and seal it with our polyaspartic top coat that will never chip, peel, or discolor. On top of all that, our coatings are ridiculously easy to clean and covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty. And right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating from any of our Revamp brands, you get a $60 Visa gift card, plus either 60% off the installation or 60-month no-interest financing. And when you call during this program, you'll also get up to 10 carbon fiber concrete stitches free, which help reinforce cracks and stop them from spreading. A $350 value for free.
South Central Wisconsin homeowners, pick up the phone. Call 1-800-886-8411. That's 1-800-886-8411.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. And right now, save up to $700 on adjustable base sets. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Tempur-Pedic queen mattresses start at just $42 per month when you use Steinhafels 72-month financing. Tempur-Pedic mattresses are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting the body as no other mattress can. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Thank you so much for picking up.
When you really desperately need to talk to your insurance company, when you're having one of the worst days of your life,
What do people do at a time like this?
sometimes you just want to talk to someone, a person, not a robot or a recording or an app. Oh, sure, we have all that stuff.
By Friday.
But on a day like that,
Just like that?
that phone line can end up feeling like a lifeline.
Thank you so much for listening.
At a time like that, you want a company like West Bend, because the worst brings out our best.
Mark, a little help here?
Oh, keep it down. The noise is making them angry.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not a beekeeper, but I can replace these windows fast.
Feldco will be here for your home renewal needs. Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free, plus no interest until 2025. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Your John Deere is here. Get yours during Gear Up for Fall. Right now, get 0.9% for 84 months on a 2032R. Get a John Deere now. And
Power up with Sloan's.
fall just got a little greener at Sloan's.
Gary's back. One final look at the forecast.
Yeah, clouds out there, but also some sunshine mixed in as well. There's the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam and the Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam. At least a little sunshine mixed in, but there are some showers out there, mainly north of our viewing area, but 6-hour future track radar shows the potential for some showers to drop through. Temperatures right now mainly in the 60s, although a little more sunshine out the west brought temperatures into the low 70s west of Dane County.
All right, CBS Evening News coming your way next, and we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned.